Hi there. Data quality is key for our systems working well for you. So I want to show you some reports we've published this week that you may find helpful. So kind of assuming you know your way around clinical reporting. So come to our innovative health systems, IHS MISC and registration issues. Um, First one may or may not be familiar with. Fairly common issue is patients who are sort of stuck in an applied status but been registered for a while. System One themselves released some stuff for this, so hopefully you're aware of it. It won't affect our systems, but it will affect your QoF. So if you've got any patients in there, important to look at them. Next one is death recorded but active registration. This is really important because it can mean a couple of things. It can mean either a patient has died, but you've not deducted them, or, and this does sometimes happen, they've been coded as deceased or got a death notification on their record, but they are actually alive and well. In order to make sure we don't send invites out inappropriately, anyone in this report will not have any invites, hence the excluded from all invites. So it is important to keep an eye on that. And I would recommend running this one, well, all three of the ones I'm going to show you, perhaps as a kind of once a month thing, once a week, for someone just to do a quick data cleanse and check there are no issues. The last one is a slightly more complex one to explain that I've sort of recently come across. So, as you may be aware, what we're trying to do with our systems is localize them so they work well for each practice and in different areas. But there's a slightly weird thing I've come across where a patient might be registered at your practice and on your system one and maybe been with you for years, but their registered practice is showing as somewhere else. So weirdly for this, you find your practice name in the list. So this is the one I'm logged on to. And you can see easily, if I ran them all where I have here, the numbers are significantly lower. I'm obviously not going to show you patient data, but if I were to break this down, you can see the registration date. Now, one of these is just registered recently, in fact, two of them, so it's probably not an issue. You may find if you go into their notes that some of them are in the process of registering at another practice. Again, that's not a problem. But we have found that there are one or two who seem to be weirdly stuck where they've got another registered practice, even though they're our patient. It's not the easiest to sort. You may need to speak to PCSE. Best of luck with that. There may be other things going on, but they won't necessarily get the right invites or the right processes while they're sort of stuck in that place. So again, what I would suggest you do is as a kind of once a month data cleanse thing is these two, they're for everyone, and then whichever one your practice is, set that up as a batch report, and someone needs to keep an eye on that. Thanks.